Diamond for the piddling sum of $2 million. That number again, 1-800-STAR Wars. Call now. Tell them Yoda sent you. Okay, wow, that was some real horrible audio stuttering there for a second. Hi everybody, welcome to Analyzing the Classics, my little series analyzing adventure game puzzles from classic adventure games. Today we're doing Day of the Tentacle. I was a little on the fence about doing this one because this isn't exactly the style I'm kind of thinking about. This game is very much a puzzle box structure, like Myst or Riven or something, where like the whole game is open to you. Most of the whole game is open to you from the start, and you're in a very limited location, but you have a lot of threads to unravel to get to your ultimate goal. It's not like something like Curse of Monkey Island or Sam & Max or, you know, other like Sierra games where you're going from place to place to place. You're pretty much in the same location. But I figured, you know, this game is widely considered, rightly so, as one of the best designed classic adventure games, puzzle-wise. So I thought it would be fun to play through it, and it's been a while since I played through it. I'm pretty sure I remember most, if not all of it. And just kind of play through it and, you know, analyze it and see how it works. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do today. So sit back, relax, chat. Let's go ahead and get in this here. Let me turn this the volume up properly. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking. All right. Whew, that was an odyssey. Seems a little low, but we'll put the volume up here.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter, more aggressive. I feel like I could.
Wait, hold on. Music up. Play.
Like I could.
Hey.
Take on the world.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now I know that I must go back to the mansion. Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab? There's something funny about that clock. Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually, until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, through the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people. Well, I'll be.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It worked! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough. Uh-oh. Cheap mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogens and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Okay. Hi. Yes, I'm back. All right, cool. Yeah, I figured we would just watch all that exposition because this game is pretty top heavy with exposition. So yes, Alexander Mejia asks, what's your thought about this? Does this teach the game well? So this game is interesting in that it starts off with a very cartoony, very cinematic, just jump right in cutscene, shows you what happens, they get to the house, and then it gets broken up into, from like the intro to this cutscene with a little bit of interaction where you're basically stuck in the first room of the lobby of the hotel. And I remember hearing the designers talk about how they did that because originally it was just one long cartoon. Also, hello, L V. They talked about how it was just one long sequence, and you know, even back then when you had longer attention spans, it was still too long. So they decided to break it up with that one room, even though there's very little interaction right at the beginning, because it's kind of just, you know, the only thing you can really do to proceed is open the clock, which then starts this second half of the intro cutscene. But I guess it's, you know, it gets you, I guess, familiarized. If this was a modern game now, that would be the tutorial section. That would be like, oh, look, you can use these verbs to do things and interact with your environment and stuff. Obviously, this game doesn't do that because it's a 90s adventure game, so it assumes that you've played 90s adventure games before. Specifically LucasArts ones. But if this were a modern design, yes, that first room would be a perfect place to do a tutorial for the interface. So yeah, and then we have this whole cutscene which pretty much establishes exactly what we need to do, which is we now have these three people who are stuck in three different time periods, past, present, and future. In the past and future, they need to plug in their time machines. The added wiggle to that is that in the past they don't have electricity or electrical outlets, so we have to make the super battery, and in the present we have to get the diamond. So initially we're thrown into this and we can only control Bernard. We only have one inventory item, and we are now given the task of find the super battery plans. So right now the game has not opened up yet, because obviously, like I said at the beginning of this game is unique in that it's not like a progressive linear story. It pretty much, once it opens up, it's like the bulk of the gameplay is just this puzzle box that you have to unravel little by little, and then you have the final act, which is very short compared to everything else. Now, in the original game, finding the plans served as the copy protection, but this is the CD-ROM version, so we don't have to worry about that.
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
So this is actually kind of funny because the plans are right here, but if you follow Dr. Fred, you actually have access to like the whole house. You can't really do anything, but you are able to explore the house, which is pretty cool. It's not railroading you to like, no, you can't leave the basement until you take the plans. As I recall, you can keep following Dr. Fred upstairs and then you lose him. And then he's like, oh, what? But I think the joke is funnier when you see him go upstairs and you pick up the plans and he immediately appears over there.
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
So, Tom, you ask what was the copy protection, never played the floppy. So at this point, when he looks at the plans, you get a close-up of the plans, and you had to, like, adjust, the, like, ingredients. You had to, as I recall, the plans were, actually, I still have the manual here. Which has the copy protection. So as you can see here, you can maybe make that out. You see there's like the 2 flasks and the stick with the croutons on it. You had to, and there's a number underneath, and so the plans had the patent number which matched up with this number, and then you had to adjust the level of the liquid in the flasks and the configuration of the croutons. And you know, that's how you had to do it. And then once you successfully completed the plans, it would immediately go to this bit where this animation of Dr. Fred flushing the plants down the toilet.
You really flushed them?
Yes.
Down the toilet?
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydronic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogon, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello?
Sorry.
Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No. Let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the Chronogon, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogon.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
Okay, sorry about that. I was summoned to help with taking Christmas decorations out of the basement. So let's see. What are we doing here? LT. I've recently watched many people play this who get so stuck and confused because they're only used to more modern game formats. I was stuck back in the day trying to figure out puzzles. It's normal. I mean, more so they didn't understand that each time period was set in the same location. Interesting. But maybe that's just a lack of paying attention during the intro. Yeah, I find that lots of people don't pay any attention anymore. It's tough to keep people's attention, especially in narrative games. So you have to find the balance between giving them information and just like continuously giving them information. So it's not like, hey, remember this, remember this, remember this, because then that's bad too. But anyway, all right. So now that we did that, now we've gotten Now we've unlocked two new things, which is we've learned that we can pass inventory items to our other players, between players, by flushing them. And we've learned, now we can switch between these first two characters. And now we know that Laverne is literally stuck in the future. So, what I want to do is I want to figure out how far we can get in each time period without having to rely on inventory items and other things, switching characters and whatnot. So right now as Hoagie, our immediate thing is we've been given these plans. Oh, right, here we go. Right, so Tom, we get this close-up of the battery plans for the copy protection, and then we have to like adjust the liquid levels, and we have to adjust the croutons, right?
It's the battery plans I'm supposed to give to that Red Edison dude.
Alright, so let's go find Red Edison, which meanwhile, we waited too long.
Soon all the power of the heavens will be mine! Oh, mine! If only we had some nasty weather!
I would imagine that most people's first playthrough is just Bernard because they don't find the plans first. That's true, probably, yeah. So actually, let's see what happens if let's do that. Let's see.
So as soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's still alive.
Alive?
Get me out of here! I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
So we've gotten the clue of, hey, the tree, which is pretty. Once we figure out that, it's the same time period, we're like, oh, hey, look, it's this tree that is the same tree. So our goal is get this tree down. So there's that. I kind of wonder, though, if we go through as Bernard, at this point now that we've done the... Oh, look, that's a bug there. You can walk through Dr. Fred's head. That's interesting. There's a Y coordinate problem there. Anyway, theoretically you can do everything, except I don't think you can do everything when you're looking for the plans, so let's just go back to Hoagie. Right. Hello, Pixie Cow. Alright, so first things first, we need to go to Red Edison, right? So let's go find Red Edison. which we can... The game pretty much clues us in that he's going to be down here, so... Hey, Red Edison, here, take this patent application.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
Okay, so oil, vinegar, and gold. We've now been given the three things, the classic three things to get. So let's see if we can find any of those things in this time period. Let's have a look around, see what we got. Before, I'm only going to pick up inventory items on a need-to-know basis, by the way, so to do this a little extra. So oil, vinegar, and gold. Oh, look, there's oil here.
Salad oil.
Okay, so that's easy. Let's go ahead and give that to Red Edison. One thing in the exact time period. I feel like this is classic design thing right here. Like, one of the things is always easy, one of the other things is medium, and the third thing is always the most complicated, right? So, oil, easy.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Right. Vinegar, a little bit more difficult. Because as I recall, vinegar is, you have to give wine to Thomas. So we talk over here to Thomas Edison, who has his little time capsule thing, and you have to give Thomas Edison the wine that goes in the time capsule, and then Laverne opens it in the future to get the vinegar. And gold is this quill pen, which we have to get by getting them out of the room through another complex set of puzzles. So our main task has now become get the oil, the vinegar, and the gold. So we've got one. Alright, so we need wine, where do we get the wine from? Let's see if I can remember how to do that. Let's go, I think the wine is somewhere around here. No, there's a brush in here. Where do we get the wine? I don't remember if it's here or if it's in the present. Oh, I think it might be in Benjamin Franklin's room. Which would make sense because historically, Benjamin Franklin drank a lot of wine. Yep, there it is. Wine bottle.
Chateau de Cheapo, 1775.
Right. So we take the wine bottle. This is slightly more. This is the medium one, right? Because we just have one inventory item, and it's literally just give it to another character. Here you go.
Thank you. This is exactly the sort of thing I need for the time capsule. I'll bury it tonight, and it won't be seen for hundreds of years. Future generations are in your debt.
Whoa.
Okay. So now we've gotten two of the ingredients. Now the only obstacle is we need to get to the future to access it, and also we need to give this can opener to Laverne, but we can't do that just yet. Now the third thing, this gold-plated quill pen, we can't do this one because this one requires lots of steps that we can't do right now. So, because we need to get George Washington. So in order to get the quill pen, we need to make them think that there's a fire. In order to do that, we need to put the blanket on the chimney. And in order to get the chimney, or in order to get the blanket, we need to get the chattering teeth and the exploding cigar from the guy in the present. So we have now officially done... Actually, no, that's not true. We haven't officially done everything we can do here. We can still... Let's continue exploring here. Because we still can get this tree cut down to get Laverne out of her prison here. Okay, I'm not doing any of this stuff yet because I don't know we need to do it. So like I said, I'm only doing this on a need-to-know basis.
I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
How about a skull with, like, scorpions in its mouth?
What the heck? At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
I like her little hand-waving animation. Alright, so, here's the horse. The talking horse, of course. Oh, and Ned and Jed are in there. We're not going to go in there right now. Aha! Okay, so we can do this as well. Let's pick up the red paint. And... Alright, so we can also do the... chop down the tree puzzle. So if we talk to George Washington, we talk to him about the cherry tree, and then he says, oh, I would chop down a cherry tree if there was one, and then we realize, oh wait, we have to paint the tree, the kumquats in the tree red, so he thinks that they're cherries. But the game does give you that clue, which is good. So we'll go ahead and do that.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Whoa, you're like George Washington.
Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
I love that this is just the same voice actor talking to himself.
My name's Hoagie.
Like the sandwich? How quaint.
Is it true about you and the cherry tree?
Oh, yes, it's quite true. Why, I've cut down acres of cherry trees in my day.
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother.
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there... Oh, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree out there. Well, let's go chop the sucker down.
I said come down from there at once!
Try to understand. I'm stuck in this...
Voila!
You're quite a man.
Yes, I know.
Alright, so now we have Laverne, who's stuck in
Get
this...
me out of here! I haven't done anything.
Well, you must have done something or you wouldn't be here now, would you? You'd be out in the lobby with your tentacle owner getting dressed up for the human show.
Owner? No one owns me.
Gosh, no owner, you say? Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure someone will come adopt you before we have to put you to sleep.
Damn that Dr. Fred.
Hey, she knows the Edison family motto.
Right, okay, so back to Hoagie now. So yeah, at this point, I believe we can no longer do anything as Hoagie to progress our goal here to get the super battery, because as I said, we need to get the gold stuff. So let's go ahead and... Okay, so in order to get the vinegar, we need to get it from the time capsule, and in order to get the time capsule, we need to get Laverne access to the entirety of the future house, which is pretty complex here. So let's hang out with Laverne right now, and kind of do that as well, because this is gonna be interesting. All right, so Laverne is stuck here. Laverne cannot. She's stuck in jail, and she can either go into the house, or she can go outside. So let's talk to the tentacle guy.
Mr. Tentacle guy.
What?
Yeah, I don't feel good, so
Ooh, I don't feel so good. I think I'm going to throw up all over.
Uh-oh. Time to visit Dr. Tentacle.
Well, well, what have we here?
I feel pukey.
Indeed. All right, now hold still.
Are you gonna use your scalpel?
No, of course not.
Darn. Do you want to use mine?
No.
What? What? What?
Just as I suspected.
What?
There's nothing wrong with you, human.
What a letdown.
Well, I'm late for the show. I'll send your keeper back for you. Oh, sit. Stay. Good boy.
Is the dialogue puzzle a LucasArts invention? I think so. Sierra games didn't have the interactive dialogue like LucasArts games did, so I'm fairly certain they're the ones that came up with it. Right, so we can take this tentacle chart, but we can't flush it to Hoagie.
I can't get to the Chronogon from here.
Because once again, we're trapped inside the house, so now we have to do the second. If we try to leave the house, the tentacle guy, the guard, will stop us. If we talk to this guy, we learn about the human show. What does he tell us about the human show anyway?
Hi, my name's Laverne. I'm a sophomore.
My name's Harold. I'm a thoroughbred.
What are you, guys waiting for?
We're all waiting for the human show to begin, of course. If your owner's going to interview, they'd better get you some name tags quick. But then again, why bother? My owner says I'm going to win. I'm the most beautiful human there is.
Hey, hold that thought. I got a boogie.
Keep in touch.
Right, so there's not much else we can do here except go here. So if we can explore a little bit, we can go up this way. We see that there's a flag, but it's missing a crank.
The crank is missing.
Oh no.
Just the regular old flag.
So we can't get the crank, or we can't get the flag right now. So, not that we could if we wanted to. But, so if we go back into the kennel, actually, if we go through here, there's nothing here. If we go through here, there's nothing here. There's nothing if we open this. No. So, yeah, we go back in here.
Hey, how'd you get out? Get back in there. I wish Dr. Tentacle would stop losing patience.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Ha, that's a good one. Imagine a human using a bathroom. Come on, let's take a walk.
Right.
Okay, human, do your business.
So this gives us access to our Chronogon, at which point now we can flush things. So we give this to Hoagie.
There's something in the Chronogon.
Alright. So let's hang out here for a second, because now Hoagie can do this with his newfound tentacle chart. You can put this on the flag. This is a bit of a leap of logic, because it's like, why are you doing this? It doesn't really say, oh, tentacle disguise. There isn't really a clue that says this. This is just kind of a trial and error kind of thing. So we have a tentacle flag now. And Laverne can't get it because she does not have a crank, which, as I recall, is in the present. So let's go upstairs to the... place where we would normally associate with the flag and see if we can't find a crank there. Oh, look! A flag crank in the place where it should be. So let's go ahead and send it to Laverne.
I'll use the Chronogon.
And now we can go upstairs again and get the flag.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
It's about time.
Laverne has dialogue about needing a tentacle costume. With who? I feel like that's one of those things that she would talk to with, like, dead cousin Ted.
I think they're both cheating.
But
Dr. Fred, is that you?
What? You're nuts. There hasn't been a Fred in the Edison family for 200 years. The last Fred was such a shame to the whole family, not to mention the whole human race.
Well, who are you then?
I'm Zed Edison. That's my wife Zedna, and my son Zed.
Nice to meet you. Where am I?
You're in the ancestral home of the once proud Edison family. We were once the masters of this house, just as humans were once the masters of Earth. Now we are the servants, the pets.
And not very good at either one, I might add.
Oh, get bent, you overdressed nightcrawler.
How do I get out of here?
hello, Fiction
If I
Control.
knew that, do you think I'd be here?
What's this about a human show?
It's a degrading farce. That's what it is. These slimy tentacles put humans in humiliating little costumes, do sickening things to their hair, and then force them to parade their ridiculous talents in front of unqualified judges who are paid off weeks in advance.
Didn't get in, eh?
They said macrame wasn't a talent. Pointy-headed goons.
I heard that.
I'm tired of talking now. It's been a long day, and I'm only human.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
Right.
Ooh, I don't feel so good.
Again?
Okay, so now we can wander around the house again. We can talk to Harold, and we can talk to the other guy, but let's see.
How's it hanging, Harold?
I'm sure I don't know.
That's quite a tutu you've got
Yeah, Laverne
there.
is great.
Thank you. My owner paid quite a lot of money for it. My owner buys me anything I want.
Where is your owner?
He's not here right now, but he would be if he in any way possibly could. His bus broke down in Pittsburgh, so he's stuck there with the other owners. This is the
Not
first show I've
Pittsburgh.
ever done alone.
Is your hair naturally blue?
Natural? Oh gosh, this took several very expensive sessions at a posh grooming salon. I've got the hair competition in the bag.
Well then, good luck.
Who needs luck when you've got beauty?
Hi, I'm Laverne.
That's regrettable. Perhaps you should see the doctor. Now be off with you.
What's upstairs?
Nothing that you need to worry about. An old time capsule and some worthless human relics. And, of course, the showroom. Off limits to humans, naturally. Except for the showroom. Now be off with you.
Nice clock.
Rather, no one is to touch it, especially humans. Now be off with you.
Alright, he doesn't help us much there. Alright, let's see about this guy.
Hi, I'm
Ooh-wee, you are one ugly human.
Excuse me?
Man, I'm not kidding. You are just about the homeliest Homo sapien I've ever seen.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Yeah, you're a real wolf. I mean, your hair alone is gonna give me nightmares. Not to mention your teeth, your clothes, your one eye that's bigger than the other.
Gee, how much worse could I get?
Not much, unless there were two of you.
What is this, a beauty contest?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, I don't know if you could really call a human show a beauty contest. It's more like a least ugly contest.
Human show? Hot dang, sign me up.
Sorry, humans can't sign themselves up, no matter how ugly they are. Go ask your owner to sign you up. Ask him to sign you up for a haircut while they're at it.
Okay. So yeah, we don't really get much of a clue in dialogue that I see here as to like making a tentacle costume, just that we need an owner. But yeah, so anyway, we have the crank. We can get the flag. And now we have full access to everything, so let's go ahead and give Laverne the can opener so she can go get us our wine. Meanwhile, uh-oh.
Tell me, Lieutenant, how do you really
Hello,
feel
dirty
about
fisherman.
humans?
Honestly, sir, I think they're filthy, obscene, foul, sickening, like the stuff in your eyes when you wake up, like the wax that builds up behind your suction cups after a few days. Like...
That's enough, son. I just wanted to be sure you weren't one of those humanist sympathizers. What with this ridiculous human show going on here, there's humophiles everywhere.
Humophiles.
I'm no humophile, sir.
That's funny.
That's good. Now, let me tell you about a little plan I have.
Alright, so now we can go upstairs, which he told us there was a time capsule upstairs, so that was a nice little clue there.
Stupid tentacle.
Yes, and I believe it's in here. Nope. Wrong one. Okay, it's in here. Okay, so we can use the can opener with the time capsule. And the wine has now aged to vinegar.
Chateau de Cheap, 1775.
And we send that to Hoagie, and now Hoagie has his vinegar to give to Red Edison. So that is now 2 out of 3 ingredients that we need.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Yes, and now gold. So gold, as I mentioned, we need to cover up. We need to convince George Washington to light a fire. And if we talk to John Hancock, we learn that he's cold and that George Washington doesn't want to light the fire. So let's go ahead and okay. So first things first.
Hey, boy, you missed the party.
You and the clown were having a party?
No, last night. At the Novelty Goods Salesmen's Convention. I tell you, we novelty goods salesmen know how to have a good time.
Has anyone ever told you you look like Don Pardo?
That's strange. My wife says I look like Charlie Chaplin. So, want a cigar?
Sure, lay one of those Havanan babies on me.
Thought I was gonna blow your head off there, didn't you? Well, you were right.
Wah, 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 wah. You can give items like that? Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, you can just click on the... You don't have to manually go to the Chronojon every single time.
Bad habit.
I think it's in the
Cracks
manual.
me up every time.
So read the manual, kids. All right, so okay, so we need the chattering teeth. This one's pretty simple because we just have to trap the teeth in the grate. So this is a nice little environmental manipulation puzzle here.
I can't reach that from here.
That's interesting logic, so let's get those trapped teeth. Send those to Hoagie. Alright, so now our next challenge is the cigar lighter. We can't get a cigar or the lighter because he's gonna, use the lighter every time. So if we explore, we find this sad guy upstairs who's like, "Oh, I'm so sad. I'm gonna kill myself." It's pretty dark,
It's
actually.
useless. No one will ever be interested in my design, so I'm ending my novelty inventing career right here in this tacky motel. How appropriate. I can't even do this right.
Yes, this is very, very dark. So this guy's sad, and we need to cheer him up. And if we talk to him, he's like, "Nobody likes my designs."
Maybe I can help cheer you up.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Why don't you try whistling a happy tune?
I invented a whistle that turned your lips green. Nobody liked it. Ugh.
Let's discuss philosophy.
Okay, here's my philosophy. Life is completely pointless, especially mine.
Okay, maybe I can't cheer you up.
Don't worry about it. I'd only get depressed again.
Hi, my name's Bernard. What's yours?
Dwayne. Isn't that depressing?
Gee, you look depressed.
What clued you in, Brainiac?
The glassy look in your eyes?
I'm having a crisis here, a warehouse of anguish. I'm a novelty goods designer by trade. I've come up with some fabulous ideas. The exploding lollipop, itching powder gum, and reverse 3D glasses, to name a few. The problem is, no one likes my designs. I send them all over the world and no one responds. I just wish someone would say they liked one just once. Oh, woe is me.
Okay, so this guy gives us a pretty clear goal of what we have to do. And as I recall, if we're Hoagie, just by exploring around here, we can find in the mailbox here, if we open up the mailbox. Oh, there's a letter inside. And what does it say?
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Oh, well, that sounds exactly like what this guy
I
would
don't
like.
understand what was wrong with exploding catnip.
Hey, there's a letter here for you.
For me? Probably another rejection slip. Oh well. You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Nothing like emotionally manipulating people. Alright, so now we can take this gun, which we can switch out for the cigar lighter. And doing so will get us an exploding cigar and a
Look,
lighter.
Gravity has reversed itself over there.
Huh? I don't see anything.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, never mind. So let's send that to Hoagie real quick.
Hi there.
What can I do for you, kid?
Nice cigars.
I import them from the finest Cuban munitions factories. So, want another cigar?
Okay, but only if you promise not to light it this time.
Would I do a thing like that? I don't get it. Get lost, kid.
Alright. So, now we can get the gold. Excuse me. So, George Washington, have this cigar.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Mr. President, may I offer you an excellent smoke?
Can you also provide me with a light?
Sure.
Well, in that case... Blast, I hate it when that happens. See if you can't find those for me, will you? There's a good lad.
Could you use these?
Why, thank you, young man. Strange. I wonder if I should cut down on the coffee.
Hey, Tom, look! The father of our nation is cold. Better build a fire.
You're right. Huh? I guess you can have my log.
Me? Why should I build the fire? You build the fire.
I'm bothered by the smoke. You build the fire.
I'm bothered by your attitude. You build the fire.
No, you build the fire, Mr. Penmanship.
No, you build the fire, log lover.
No, you build the fire.
No, you build the fire.
2 hours later.
You big baby.
You big baby. Alright, so let's take the blanket now. And go upstairs. And commit... not arson. I don't know what is it? What are you committing when you, endanger people by smoke inhalation? Whatever that is, we're about to do it.
Fire!
Okay, who was the idiot who started the fire?
Alright, so now we quickly, as quickly as Hoagie will walk back over to the thing and get ourselves some gold. Whoop.
It looks pretty clear in here now. Say, did you get the pen on our way out?
No,
I found a blanket blocking the chimney.
Son, do you know anything about a blanket?
Didn't the dude next to you have one earlier?
Hey, catch you later.
Oh, Hoagie. Alright. So our final ingredient now.
Ah, the final element for my ingenious battery. Stand back, boy. Give me room to work.
So this game is really great at rewarding you with funny cutscenes when you solve puzzles, which is good.
A miracle of modern science. It will look lovely here on the shelf until I take it with me to Baltimore.
Don't look now, but the British are coming, dude.
Eh? Where? Is that supposed to be funny? I'm very busy.
It's mine. The meter says that...
Oops.
It's mine. The meter says that it's at 0 power.
Right, okay. So we've solved that puzzle, but now we need to power the battery. And in order to power the battery, well, there's not really a clue there about what we're doing, how we have to do that. Although if we talk to Ben Franklin, he does tell us about lightning and everything, so I guess we can surmise from that maybe we can power it by lightning.
Hi there, mister.
Franklin, Ben Franklin, soon to be known as the inventor of electricity.
Do you know Red Edison? He's a scientist guy, too.
Red Edison? A scientist? He's just an innkeeper who pretends to be a scientist, and he's not very good at doing either one. I can't believe Washington and Jefferson picked his inn, of all places, to write our Constitution.
This was the puzzle that really stumped me. Yeah, I can see why. I mean, it's, you know.
Do you mean Washington like President Washington?
Did he tell you he was president? The nerve of that guy, always trying to run things. But of course, no one will care who's president once I've harnessed the ultimate power, the power of electricity.
I love how like all the characters in this game are just different versions of them in the different time periods. Obviously, this guy's the novelty salesman in the present, and he's not in the future. But the John Hancock is the same as the guy who's the depressed novelty goods salesman. I don't think he's in the future either. And George Washington is the same as Harold from the Human Show, which is funny too. But yeah, I love how they like recycled the characters to be like, oh, these are their ancestors or their descendants or whatever. Tonya Luisa, hello. Watching this makes me want to play it again. Yeah, I haven't played this in a long time myself, actually. Reminds me of the Goat and Broken Sword. Feels like the rules change. Well, I have a little rant about the rules changing. There is one puzzle that I think is pretty weak, and I've actually complained about it to one of the designers of this game, and they agreed. But I'll talk about it when we get to it.
What you doing there?
As we speak, I am attempting to lure power out of the heavens to do my bidding. When I succeed, I truly shall be the most powerful man on Earth.
Shouldn't you say the discoverer of electricity?
You think the ultimate power of the universe is just under some rock waiting to be discovered? Ha! I, Ben Franklin, am going to summon power from the sky by sheer force of genius.
I could use a little power myself for my time machine.
There will be power enough for all in time. There aren't any time machines yet anyway. That's next summer's project.
How exactly are you going to do that power luring?
Using one of my newest inventions. I like to call it the Francocopter.
That's a kite, Ben. They've been around for thousands of years.
Oh, sure, as toys. But this one is a letter to the gods. It says, Dear Thor, just one drop of your mighty juice in the hands of a genius like me could illuminate the entire world. Love, Ben.
I hope you wrote it in Swedish so Thor can read it. Or were those guys Norwegian?
I was speaking figuratively. What actually is happening is that I'm waiting for lightning to strike my kite.
And then what?
And then the electricity charges the kite.
And then what?
Then the electricity travels down the string.
And then what?
It charges me, of course.
And then what?
I glow with its almighty power.
And then what?
I use its power to make the world a better place.
And then what?
The world kneels before me, asking me to guide it with my mighty benevolence.
And then what?
I have all annoying pests like you locked up.
And then what?
Shot.
Oh, I see. Isn't it too sunny for lightning?
Shh! I know that. I'm just trying to keep my grant going until we get a storm.
Aren't you missing a key or something?
The key to discovery is daring intellect, my boy. Daring intellect and rigorous science.
No, I mean a real key.
You mean the where the heck did I put my keys kind of key?
Yeah.
That's a manual device. It needs no power. Seriously, man, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm going to back away now, just in case.
Carry on.
Alright, so we have been given a clue that Ben Franklin is waiting for a storm. So, yeah, I know this puzzle gets some flack because it's like, well, how are you supposed to know? That's just a thing. That's just a pop culture thing. But
how about an amendment that the president has to be a human being?
Please, this is serious business.
That would be helpful.
You're right.
But in the present, if we come here as Bernard, and we go outside here. Oh, it's dead cousin Ted. We come to this car and we read that the windshield says, "Wash me."
Someone wrote "wash me" in the dust. Some people think that washing one's vehicle will make it rain.
Oh?
Uh-huh.
How about that?
Right, so the game gives you that clue. I know it's based on like a, pop culture thing, but it gives you a clue within the game logic. So, washing a car will make it rain, and this carriage happens to be dirty.
It's totally covered with crud.
Okay, so let's try. So now we're like, okay, well, what happens if we wash the car? But we need or wash the carriage rather. So, if we come in here, we can get the bucket. Oh, we can get the brush and the bucket. We get all we need here in this time period, which is handy. And then we need to get soap, which we get from upstairs, from the maid. The maid's cart, I should say. So if we... Oh yeah, we have to mess up the bed so she stays longer.
Here I am, don't get your curls in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
What a terrible accent. Alright, so we get the soap. Whoop. Alright.
The water's all sudsy now.
Okay, so now we can wash the carriage.
Dum-de-dum. Looks like a big storm. See, this is why I never wash my car.
I wonder what kind of car Hoagie drives.
Hey, Ben.
Oh, it's you.
Where are you going? What about your experiment?
Even science sometimes gets cold on account of rain, my boy.
But how are you ever going to get lightning if you're not going to stand out in a storm?
To be frank, which I am, I don't know. The science of electrodynamics, much like your mind apparently, is still in a state of relative infancy. Back to the drawing board, I say.
What a genius.
Right. So now we have to figure out how to get him back out into the weather. And if we talk to him, I believe he tells us that he's looking for a way to make sure that his kite doesn't get affected by the storm.
Hi.
Sorry, can't talk. Busy making history.
I don't quite see how it can fly.
Right.
Hi.
Sorry, can't talk. Busy making history.
That doesn't need a battery.
What if we give it to him?
If it's not a lightweight waterproof material, I don't want it.
Okay, so that's, okay. He doesn't... This is interesting because if we try talking to him, he doesn't tell us. He'll only give us the clue if we try to give him something.
If it's not a lightweight waterproof material, I don't want it.
So he's looking for a lightweight waterproof material. Okay. I got that comment about the car so much earlier in the game that I'd completely forgotten about it by here. Yeah, that's part of the problem of having like an open world thing, right? Like if you have too many locations, too many things accessible, it's easy to forget certain things. I imagine Hoagie drives a van with flames and skulls and a demon on a motorbike painted on the side. Yeah, that sounds about right for his character. So, if we look at the lab coat...
It looks more like a raincoat than a lab coat.
A raincoat than a lab coat. That's interesting.
Hey, only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
Employees, huh?
Hey.
What is it?
Okay, well...
I think I'll be moseying along now.
Well, don't mosey over anything breakable on your way out.
So, only employees, right? And then we can fool him by getting the help wanted sign. But this is also kind of a stretch because it's like, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, alright.
Help wanted. Lab assistant. Hard-working moronic drone needed to assist genius with experiments. High school diploma not required.
So this is, I mean, looking at this is like, okay, that's a good clue, but, you know.
What's this? Help wanted, moronic drone, assist genius, yada yada yada. Well, I'm the only genius around, and you look dumb enough. So pick up your lab coat and get to work.
Okay.
It looks more like a rain.
Alright, so we can put 2 and 2 together there. Lightweight material, looks like a raincoat. Waterproof. Let's give it to Ben Franklin.
I got something good for you, mister. Mister.
Mr. Brainstorm? Yes, hand it over. Doesn't this belong to somebody?
Yeah, Red Edison.
Ah. I'm sorry, but the man has no vision. A lightweight, durable fabric like this going to waste down in his basement. When I'm done with it, it will fly. Eureka! The all-season Francocopter, ready to make history. No, there's no fuse.
So, what do I light?
For the last time, you're not going to light anything. You just push it.
The whole time? How am I going to get up that high?
Listen, just wait for me to say the word now. Then push the kite into the air, all right?
I'm on you, lasagna.
Let's hope so.
Alright, so slip the battery into the kite here. Which, if we had just...
Now!
I like to wait, because it's Hoagie.
Now!
No, in the name of science, no.
Now! In the name of science, now!
Whee!
She's handling kind of funny.
You got it. Just hang on there.
She's too heavy. I can't control her.
Hang on, Ben. Hang on.
She's breaking up. She's breaking up. Run for your life. Now that was interesting.
Yeah. Say, can I see that kite for a second?
No, I'm taking it back to my lab in Philly right now so I can study the results. Wish me luck. I never got your name.
It's Hoagie, sir.
Nice working with you, Hoagie. I promise to name an invention after you someday.
Gosh, thanks.
Right. Okay, so we've completed Hoagie's quest. Main quest, anyway. And now we can plug the battery into the Chronojon.
Whoa.
Whoa! But we can't use the Chronojon because...
Well, I'm all ready to go, but I guess I'll have to wait for Bernard and Laverne.
Right. Okay, so we got through Hoagie's quest. We didn't even fill up our inventory. Like, we didn't even use more than 6 items. So Hoagie's quest was pretty straightforward, all things considered. I mean, it was basically just get the 3 items and, you know, puzzle chains related to those items. And then also, you know, cut the tree down to get Laverne down. But that was really just use 1 item on something in the environment. And convince a character to do something. And then, you know, the secondary step of get the power, which required a little bit of help from our friends here. Did it, though? Well, yeah, we needed the help wanted sign from Bernard. But yeah, so to recap, the oil was readily available. It was just an item that we had to pick up by exploring the environment. The vinegar was another wine that we had to put in the time capsule and then get Laverne to get for us in the future and send back. And the gold was by far the most complex one because we had to do the whole like cigar thing and substitution and whatever. So that's interesting. So Hoagie had that. So now Laverne. Let's do Laverne. I always like leaving Bernard for last because the whole diamond thing seems like the last thing you should do. So now we're Laverne. And our goal is to plug the Chronojon in. And in order to do that, we need to get to the basement, but we can't get into the basement because this guy is not going to let us in.
Sorry, I'm under strict orders from Tentacle number 1, the Almighty Elder, the Grand Poobah, Purple Tentacle, not to let anyone near this clock.
But I have rights. I'm a tentacle.
And a darned attractive one, I might add.
Oh dear.
But no one gets to this clock while I'm here. And unless I have to go chase down some escaped humans, I'm glued to this spot.
Right.
Rats.
So there's a clue for you.
You heard the man. Escape!
You're talking to the wrong people. We like it here. We're celebrities.
Right, okay. So I missed a step here because, oh look, a cat. I missed a step because if you look at the window,
I can see Dr. Fred's old lab, and his generator is still there.
right.
Gee, I could really use that power, but I'll never get through this window.
Okay, so now we know. Okay, the generator's downstairs, and the way downstairs is through the grandfather clock, and we can't get to the clock unless the tentacle guy gets to chase some escaped humans. So now we have a goal, which is get some humans to escape, and these ones clearly are not going to do that. So the only other humans we know of are these ones in the kennel. So
Say, cutie, what brings a hot tentacle babe like you to a dump like this?
I'm looking for a pet.
Sorry, honey, you came to the wrong place. These three are problem humans. Untrainable, disobedient, downright surly.
He's just jealous because we've got opposable thumbs.
Someday you will accept tentacles as your masters.
Huh, you losers can't even ride tricycles.
See why no one wants them as pets?
Don't you recognize me?
No, Hey, aren't you the waitress from Club Tentacle? I love that place. I'd be there right now if I weren't flat broke.
I'm, here to see you, big boy.
Really? Well, what are you doing for dinner? How about Club Tentacle? Oh, what am I saying? I can't afford to take out the trash, let alone a classy babe like you.
I'm here by accident. Bye.
Hey, I don't want to be here either.
right, okay. So the guard is a problem, and the guard says that he doesn't have any money and that he likes Club Tentacle. So that's something to keep in mind. So if we go upstairs and we look around some more, and we come up here to the upstairs bit here, and nothing happening here. Highly restricted judging area. Okay, so we have, oh look at all that, what's this?
Dinner for two at Club Tentacle. Dang, it says tentacles only.
Okay.
Ooh. Ah.
So this would be nice to have, but
I can't. It's behind the glass.
so yeah. So clearly this is the contest, the human show, blah blah blah. Now if we try talking to this guy here, this tentacle down here, who previously said we were horrible and ugly, he'll give us the tags for the human show.
Hello, I'm a tentacle. I'd like to enter my insignificant human in the show.
Oh my, yes, of course. Take these tags and put them on your human and have them wait on the bench in the lobby. Entrance will be judged in 3 categories. Best smile, best hair, and best laugh.
3,
Thank
you
you,
say?
fellow tentacle. Unlike humans, you have been very useful.
Oh, thank you. Believe me, it was my pleasure.
Now all I need is a human.
Yowza! That was one good-looking tentacle.
Alright, so we have yet another three-tier puzzle. Thank you, Dave Grossman. So we need... Well, first we need to find a human, which is easy enough because we have dead cousin Ted up here. So we'd go ahead and attach the name tag.
You're
to
ready
him.
to go now.
Except you're not because, you know. But luckily we have these roller skates right here.
Well, that's the spirit. Everyone's raring to go. Let's get this show on the road.
Ah, here it comes, my finest hour.
Alright, so we can pick up this extension cord, which we need.
It's that guy from the Hawaiian Cop Show.
Right. Okay, so yeah. Let's go ahead and go up to the human show. So we know we need best smile, best hair, and best laugh. So that's 3 things we need to get. So for best laugh, that's easy enough because we just gotta send this to Bernard. For best hair, we need Hoagie. And for best smile, we also need Hoagie. So it's 3 inventory items we need to get from elsewhere in the past. So, let's start up here. So, best smile, we know that, or sorry, best laugh, we know that we just gotta use this scalpel on the clown to kill him because we know that he has a box of laughs. So, there you go, Laverne. We need this fork for best hair at some point, which we'll also send to Laverne. And, we need to send this to Hoagie as well. And Hoagie, we'll just bring him over here and get his stuff. Oh, meanwhile...
Maybe we should add a rule that you can't dump sludge into the water supply.
What manner of fool would do that in the first place?
You're right.
It's amusing. Alright, so, also while we're here, let's send this paint to Bernard, because, well, no, let's do things in order. Let's do things in order. Okay, so, what was I doing? Oh, right, I needed to get the spaghetti for the hair. So, yeah, of the things we don't have, we have the spaghetti. We send that to Laverne. And go upstairs to our friend Horsey. And if we talk to the horse, we got the false teeth. And he says, and then we see that he has his glass, whatever, and we have the boring textbook, which put him to sleep with that.
Ahem. The LALR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar. If the elements have NP completeness, the crunchy factor can be ignored. Blah, 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 blah. Whoa.
Whoa. Alright, there you go. So, spaghetti and dentures from the past. Box of laughs and fork from the present. And now we just do the best smile, best laugh. And if we put the hair on him, it's the extra step of, oh, it's not quite there, so let's comb his hair so it's a beehive. Which is pretty funny.
And so I said to her, that's not my son.
Hey, when are you guys going to judge best hair?
Oh, all right.
I love this.
Wow, for a mummy, that's some great-looking hair.
Yes, it has a certain meatiness.
But does it have stars and lightning bolts?
No, Harold is still the best.
Oh, right.
But if Harold were to say, drop dead, I'd give first place to the mummy.
Agreed.
Right, of course. How could I forget? This is one of those classic examples of LucasArts design that I love, which is a multi-step puzzle. So we've done everything right. We've gotten everything great for the mummy, but Harold is always going to win because Harold is the champion. So we have to get rid of Harold.
Howdy.
Oh, look. Red, white, and blue. Is that Luke coming back in again?
So we see that the doctor is here, which is a bit of a clue.
Doctor?
What is it? Is someone sick? We can't have sick humans in the show.
Oh.
Well,
I examined them all myself. They're all perfectly healthy looking to me, except for the dead one. Now leave me alone.
So we can't have sick humans in the show. All right. Well, that's interesting. And then we see that we have this fake barf up here.
How did that get up there?
And then, of course, we have to do the fun little puzzle where we have to get the fake barf down.
Green!
Bernard!
What are you doing up here?
Well, I couldn't stop Purple, and he's gonna go out and conquer the world, and I'm afraid of what he'll do if he catches me, if Dr. Fred doesn't find me first. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Hey!
What's up, Bernard?
What do you suppose Purple's up to now?
Well, he wants to take over the world, so I figure he's up to something devious.
This is actually funny because this is 3 clues. Conducting cryogenic experiments on small animals. This is a hint to what we have to do with the hamster. The miniaturization ray is obviously what happens in the end. Spoilers. And pushing old ladies down the stairs is another thing we have to do.
Pushing old ladies down the stairs?
I wouldn't doubt it, but I was thinking more along the lines of politics.
See you later.
Yeah! Good luck in saving the world, B-Man.
So if we turn on the stereo.
Wow, this is loud.
And we get the clue here that half the barf falls over, so we have to then push the speaker. That was a puzzle that stumped me when I first played this game.
Phew.
I didn't realize you had to push the speaker. In fact, I think I remember asking a friend of mine at school, like, I don't know how to get the barf. And they're like, oh, you have to push the speaker. I was like, oh, okay. So that's pretty funny. Alright, so, fake barf. Send that to Laverne. And people say we don't need push verbs. Well, I mean, you know.
Oh, Harold, that's gross.
What are you babbling about?
You really should have told the judges if you weren't feeling well.
Oh, ick! Now, how did that mess get in there? I think I'm going to be sick.
Someone in here not feeling well?
I was feeling fine until I saw that.
Is that your regurgitation?
No, I'm an healthy human.
Didn't you just say you thought you were going to be sick?
That's just a figure of speech.
Do you realize you could have infected the whole show with human influenza?
But I just got all my shots.
You're a good-looking human, Harold, but you know the rules. You're out of the show. What a mess.
I hate cleaning up after humans.
Alright, so that's taken care of.
Hey, don't you think you should judge best hair again?
Oh, all right.
Wow, that's the best hair I've ever seen on a mummy.
Thick and full.
And juicy.
Yeah.
The mummy wins.
Agreed.
This is a good one.
Hey, when are you guys going to judge best smile?
Oh, all right.
I like the quiet one with the big teeth.
There's nothing in the rules about them being white.
First place goes to the mummy.
Agreed.
I feel like these Tentacle judges were voiced by LucasArts employees. They have that sort of tone to them.
Hey, when are you guys going to judge best laugh?
Oh, all right.
Okay, who's got a joke?
Hey, I just flew in from Baltimore, and boy are my suction cups tired.
A classic.
It's amazing how the mummy can do that without moving his lips.
I say we give him first place.
Agreed.
Well, that makes him best of show.
Let's go congratulate him.
He is very well preserved.
I'll miss his laugh.
It's time to give him his winnings and start packing up. We gotta get this whole show to Baltimore by Thursday.
Yes, our work here is done.
What a horrible close-up.
Well, Ted, this is where we part ways. You've certainly helped save humanity. Even though you've been dead for thousands of years, I think you're my favorite Edison.
So, basically, we just did that whole human show thing for the purpose of getting a certificate to get the the guard out of the the kennel, which is pretty amusing.
Whoa! Dinner for two at Club Tentacle? I can't wait to tell my wife.
Oh, ho, ho, what a funny punchline. So now we can free them.
You're free.
Free to do what?
Free to run wild through the woods like humans should.
Big deal.
I said you're free. Now get off your fat, lazy butts and start enjoying it.
Enjoy being hunted for the rest of our lives by that mustached old tentacle with a big net? If we ran off, he'd be right on our trail. If we stay here, we know we'll be warm and comfortable. Outside, we'd be eating bugs and moss.
You'll be eating my fist in a second.
The woods are filled with wild animals, lions, tigers, and skunks. Man, I hate skunks.
Right. So they hate skunks, which is our next big clue.
Oh, here I go out the door. Oh, I do so enjoy these freedoms that my forefathers fought and died for.
Give it up.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. Right. So, if we go outside, we see that this cat is rubbing on the fence, and if we use our cartoon logic here, and we explore some more as Bernard and find the correction fluid inside the desk drawer, Boo-boo be gone.
This ought to be good.
We Pepe Le Pew it.
Gee, I hope that's not lead-based paint. I can't get to it up there.
So we need to figure out a way to get the cat down. But if we go up here, we see that there's another cat in the past playing with this little mouse toy. And we can't take it because the cat gets very angry. So, okay. So remember before I said that there was a puzzle that I was mad at? Well, this is the puzzle that I'm mad at because we get a clue here if we use this bed. The cat is attracted by the squeak, but it's not enough time to pick up the toy.
Yeah,
So if we use the squeaky we see that it's a squeaky mattress, and we use this bed. Clunk. So it's like, oh, okay, well, this is squeaky mattress. Use squeaky mattress with. What? Can we pick it up?
Where am I gonna put it?
I don't know. So this puzzle is, didn't Pepe the Pew get banned? I don't know. So this puzzle is it's not my favorite because it changes the rules in that it's the only puzzle in which we have to use a hotspot on another hotspot. There's no... We have to switch the mattresses so that the squeaky one is further away so that the cat will walk away and stay away longer. But it's the only instance of this, and so it's not immediately apparent. And I complained to Dave Grossman about this, and he agreed with me. I like the use of soundtrack.
Sounds like the cat's caught a moose up there.
Onomatopoeia. Right. So now we can use the squeaky mattress. We take the mouse toy, and we send it to Laverne.
Well, what do we have here? Looks like a prosthetic rodent.
Take cat.
Another specimen.
Alright, as long as we're out here, let me go ahead and plug the extension cord into the plug here. Actually, I'm wrong. This is the second there's two. Use extension cord with window. But, you know, it was kind of an inventory item already. So, you know, whatever. Anyway. Alright, so we go back into the kennel now. We use the cat.
Hey, look, a skunk.
Come back here, you mangy human! You can't do this! This is an escape-proof facility!
Who says you can't learn anything from cartoons, eh, kitty?
Yes, the one acknowledgement that this game, the semi-meta acknowledgement that this game is inspired by cartoons. Alright. Generator. Now again, use extension cord with... but see, here it turns into an inventory item icon. If the mattress and the outside cord had turned into an inventory item, or an icon, that would have been nice, but alas. Okay, so it's a generator, but it's a hamster-powered generator, which we learn about from the present. And oh no, we don't have a hamster here in the future. What are we gonna do? Well, now we get to yet another wacky puzzle, but this one's interesting. All right, so hamster. Let's go upstairs and get ourselves a hamster. And we had a slight little clue there in the dialogue before of the cryogenically freezing animals. Oh, it's Edna. Let's get away from her. Here we go.
Hey, aren't you Weird Ed Edison, the paramilitary nut?
Why, yes, Hey, do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Bernard Bernoulli. I broke into your house 5 years
Ed's
ago,
theme.
kidnapped your hamster, broke into your piggy bank.
Nope, doesn't ring a bell, but I can't remember much about that period anyway. My psychotherapist thinks something traumatic happened to me back then that I'm blocking out.
Does it have anything to do with a hamster?
All I know is that I used to have a cute white hamster with spots. And now I have a cute brown one with no spots. It used to worry me, and the nightmares would come. I'm much better now. I don't have those bad thoughts anymore. Now I collect stamps.
Nice hamster. Does he do tricks?
No, he just sits there. I used to have a really smart hamster, but something happened to him.
Oh dear.
What happened to the old hamster?
I don't remember. When I try, all I can think of is a flash of light and this horrible sound.
What was the horrible sound?
It was sort of like ding. Oh God, I hear it in my dreams till this day.
That hamster really should get some exercise.
Well, Dad puts him to work down in the basement sometimes. But then he starts sweating, and then he gets wet, and then he gets cold, and then he refuses to work.
Your dad or the hamster?
Are you making fun of me?
No,
I get upset when people make fun of me.
I just meant...
Oh, it makes me so mad. I just want to... relax. I want to relax. I'll be okay if I just focus on my stamps.
Well, hope I didn't get you too excited. Bye.
Peace be with you.
So I'm just thinking about this now and realizing that this is way more complex than it seems. So, take hamster, cryogenically freeze hamster. Easy enough, right? Oh no! Triangular man spotted at scene. Okay, so we'll put the hamster in the ice machine.
I'm sorry to do this to you, little fella, but it's for the future of the whole planet.
What? Eek. Alright. So, now, 200 years later, our frozen hamster is still in the cryo... I love how if you leave the lid open, it stays open, like, you know, nobody closed the lid in 200 years.
Looks like there's some kind of rodent down there.
Eek. Alright, so... And all this because we can't put a live rodent into the chronogon, I should mention. So, finding an alternate solution there is amusing. So now we microwave our friend the hamster.
Gosh, I hope this isn't like the primitive, dangerous microwave ovens of my century. Those things could really pop a hamster good. Uh-oh.
So
that was fun, but only because this is the 22nd century. You see, kids who put hamsters in microwaves back where I'm from get taken away from their parents and put up for adoption. So don't do it.
Nice PSA there.
He still looks really cold.
Alright, so this is one of those things where what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, if it were a less complex adventure game, the hamster would be it. The hamster would be fine. But oh, no, he's still cold and he won't work if he's still cold. And if we try putting him into the hamster generator, I'm sure we'll get a comment about it.
He won't run, he just shivers.
Right.
He looks too cold to run.
So how do we heat up the hamster? We can't send him.
I don't think I can put that in the chronogon.
Right. So now we have even more complicated things we have to do. We need to find a sweater for the hamster. Where will we find a sweater? Oh, this guy's sleeping on a sweater. But
my grandma gave me one like this for my birthday. I can't pick it up. That guy is lying on it.
Oh dear. What's this?
Up too late? Try a fickle finger's fate. Stick in a dime and you'll have a good time.
Okay, so if we put a dime in, That'll do something. Alright, well, let's see here. There's just so happens to be a dime here in the coin thing, so that's easy enough. But then, of course, we need 2 dimes, which we'll soon find out. Okay, well, now we need another dime. But how are we gonna get that dime? It's in a... There's gum with a dime stuck in it. What a weird thing.
Spearmint. It's stuck to the floor.
Well, we're gonna need a tool for that. And for that, we're gonna need another devious puzzle, which is, hey, we need some keys, which happen to be stuck in this door. It's a bit rude, but, you know, whatever. The idea of a vibrating bed still baffles me. Well, yeah. I've never experienced one myself, but it seems like a very 70s thing.
Hi. Don't sneak up on me like that.
Oh, this guy is, who's this guy? I think this is the George Washington in the present. The face looks like the George... I mean, obviously he's wearing a mask, but you can't tell.
Nice crowbar.
But he's got the same eyes.
Thanks. Don't even think about asking to use it. I need it.
What are you up to?
I locked my keys in the car.
I like how he's doing a very obvious Jack Nicholson impersonation. Oh, this also helps us.
Here, perhaps these are your keys.
Where? Gimme. Hey, thanks, pal. Keep the crowbar.
Thank you, masked man.
Maybe this one.
Alright, so now we've got
what sort of
multi-use crowbar, which we can use to get this out. Gross. Oh, Bernard. Why would you do such a thing? Also, I like how it says dime on it. Cool. Now we got the sweater.
Ew, it's soaking wet.
Okay, so that's a clue. We should put it in the dryer. But guess what? We need quarters for the dryer. Let's do one thing at a time now. What if we try to send it to
I
him?
don't think I can put that in the Chronojon.
Right, okay. Well, it's soaking wet. Clue is we should probably put the sweater in the dryer. Okay.
You put quarters into the dryer there.
Okay, but we don't have any quarters. Where can we get quarters?
That buzzing fluorescent light makes the beef jerky look especially attractive.
This one's not really well telegraphed, honestly, if we're being real here. Because yeah, it's a vending machine, it's a candy machine, but it's only the one hotspot. You get that pretty generic description. And you don't really think to use a crowbar on a candy machine, but hey. See, I would have had a separate hotspot for the coin slot, and you know, had it say something like, "Oh, quarters" or something, just to give you a nudge in the right direction.
1968. 1974. Oh, 1977.
Much later, yes.
I figure this is about $876,600 worth of quarter.
How much?
I figure this is about $876,600 worth of quarters.
876.
I figure this is about $876,600 worth of quarters.
Divided by 25? That's 35,064 quarters. So let's go ahead and put this in. Later that day.
Whew.
25 cents for every 30 minutes. So let's see here. If we had 876,600 quarters, or yeah, in quarters, that's 35,064 quarters, and you get 30 minutes for that. So that's 1,051,920 minutes divided by how many minutes are in a year? How many minutes are in 1 year? I feel like there's a song about this. 525,949. Okay, so divided by 525,949. That's 2.00. Loads of minutes. 500,000. Right, okay. So that's actually only 2 years. So he put in enough quarters for 2 years, not 200 years. So, well, that's fine. He would have needed way more quarters to keep that going for 200 years. But hey, whatever. Maybe it was in there for 2 years, and then people forgot about it, and they just left it in there for the next 198 years. We don't know. Well, no, wait. That's not true, because it stops running now when Laverne goes in there, so... Close, but no cigar. It's fine. Alright, so...
There's a little teeny tiny sweater in there. Ooh, cute.
Alright, so we put the little sweater
This
on.
ought to warm him up.
Okay. And then, of course, we have one last obstacle, because of course we do. This can't be straightforward. In a way, this is also a 3-step puzzle, although it's not. It's sequential. It's not non-linear, because first it's get the hamster, now it's warm the hamster, and now it's get the hamster out of the mouse hole.
I'm sure he's in there. What I need now is a vacuum cleaner. Now,
Oh.
why isn't there a vacuum cleaner down here? Every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement.
Now that is way more blatant than I thought. Because if we come back to the present, and we see this this flyer.
That one looks like it's from a local hardware store. It's from George's Hardware. George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement.
Okay. And then we get double the hint there, because not only does Laverne say she needs it, but we also have George. And we just so happen to have a future president named George. And we have this whole thing about the suggestion box. So now we just do this. Yeah.
Boy, it's sure quiet in here. I wonder if there might be any ideas worth discussing in the suggestion box. Maybe somebody should take a look.
I say, lads, I have an idea.
Does it have anything to do with starting a fire?
No. I was thinking it's about time we open the suggestion box. Don't you agree?
Sure, George, if you say so.
Yes, whatever you think is fine with us.
Excellent.
What's he thinking? No one of any importance has been here all day. What could be in the suggestion box?
Perhaps he intends to suggest something himself.
Oh.
Here's a suggestion. It says, George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement. What do you think, gentlemen?
Whatever you say, George.
Your name's on it. I'm sure you must have a good reason for suggesting it.
Yes, it's strange. I don't quite... Well, I'm sure I had a reason for it. If there are no objections, we shall add it to the Constitution immediately. No? Good, and so shall it be law.
What's a vacuum cleaner?
You suck.
I don't think so.
I guess this is another instance of using a hotspot on the environment. So I guess I was wrong. I take back my criticism of that puzzle. I'm sorry, Dave Grossman.
There's a hamster in there, I think, or at least pieces of one.
Okay. Yes. Now.
Well? Look at that sucker go. He just keeps running and running and running.
Hooray! Alright, now 2 down, 1 to go, which is the present. So let's go back to Bernard now. And we need a new diamond. So let's go over here and turn on the TV.
This beautiful 4,000-carat diamond can be yours today with a special rock-bottom introductory price of $2 million. The number to call is 1-800-STAR WARS. Don't miss this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Okay, so now we know we can order a diamond on TV. Or, yes, from the Home Diamond Shopping Network or whatever.
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have an ATM card. When I got it, it seemed so useful. Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny.
Okay, so Swiss bank book. Dr. Fred's poor, so let's go talk to Dr. Fred.
Hey, Dr. Fred. How's the mad scientist biz?
Not too lucrative lately. We're living mostly on the income from renting out our mansion. That and Edna's tips from her exotic dancing.
We have to do something.
What do you suggest, college boy? No diamond for the central unit, no power for the chronojons. A mutant monster of my own creation, roaming the countryside, taking over the world. It's a dark day for mad science.
Why can't we just fix the time machine?
It needs a whole new diamond. Now where am I going to get the money?
I thought you were rich.
Well, I didn't get all the money I expected from that TV show about us. We had to rent out our mansion as a hotel just to make ends meet. If only I had signed that contract in time.
What TV show about you?
Well, after that incident when I was possessed by a meteor from outer space, somebody decided to make a show about us, but they didn't pay us anything. All we got was a cut of the video game.
Wow, that thing made millions.
Yes, I forgot to sign the royalty contract in time, though. I still have it in my safe upstairs.
Let's go get the contract out of the safe and sign it.
I forgot the combination.
But that's so stupid, Dr. Fred.
I know. It gives my enormous brain nightmares. Every night I dream about opening the safe, but I find something horrible inside and slam it shut. Over and over again, night after night.
Is that why you drink so much coffee?
This is my favorite
I
line.
haven't slept in 2 years.
I love that.
You're going to get really chafed hands doing that.
Sorry, coffee jitters.
Maybe you should switch to decaf.
No, then I'd fall asleep and the dreams would come.
Well, gotta go save the world.
So that's a
Good
clue.
luck.
So Dr. Fred will remember the combination if he falls asleep, and he'll fall asleep if he drinks decaf. And we just so happen to have seen some decaf in the kitchen. So let's go to the kitchen and get some coffee. Decaf. And let's pick up the regular coffee just for good measure. Because why not? And let's... Oh! Fruit for Emerald stolen! Oh no, circular prints left behind. Oh no. Oh no. The TV show. Yeah, I saw some of the TV show too. It was pretty, very loosely based. Very, very, very loosely based. The only thing I think that was consistent was that the main character was named Dr. Fred, and that's about it. Let's use it with decaf with Dr. Fred.
Thanks. I needed a little pick-me-up. Must open safe. Must sign contract. Must provide for family.
Okay, so we've done that. And now, if we go upstairs to this here, and we see that Dr. Fred is opening the safe, but not... We can't grab it. Whoa.
He almost took my hand off with the door.
Right. But there's a camera. So, okay, well, let's go up here to... upstairs here to the surveillance room that we sort of peeked in. This next bit is actually one of my favorite puzzles. So we've got Nurse Edna here, and if we look at the monitor...
It's Dr. Fred's office. I can see the safe. I can almost make out the combination. It's...
Get away from there!
Darn.
Alright, well, Edna, let's... what if we push old lady down the stairs? Oh! Oh no! Well, that doesn't work, because she grabs onto the statue. However... Again, one of my favorite puzzles. Now, in order to get her to get away, actually, before we do that, let's go get what we need, which is the VHS tape in Green Tentacle's room. Whoop. Okay. Fweep foop. So, there's that creepy statue that we can learn, that we talk about, but we're not going to talk about right now. And then there's this hammer, left-handed hammer, that we didn't take yet.
Say, that's a left-handed hammer, you know. I invented it myself. It was for my ungrateful slob of a left-handed son. Oh, well.
Ah, well. So we learned that it's an ancestor, and of course we saw them, and we get to see them actually carving the statue, which is fun. And then we get to do this little switcheroo. Also, this is one of my favorite tracks in the game.
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed. So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented two slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang. Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
Too late. Oh no! I've lost it! Oh, where hath gone the muse that once guided my hand with such care? Must inspiration be so transitory? Must art be so cruel? I'm a failure. Don't say that, Ned. Father was right. We Edisons are made to be scientists, not artists. Dear brother, we must be strong in these times of creative adversity. Why don't you let me take over for a while? I'll clean this rubble up and start over. You relax. Have a cappuccino. I'm glad we switched places. I think you're coming out quite well.
Right, and now we can successfully push the old lady down the stairs because she can't grab onto the statue anymore, which is a very clever little puzzle. I think this is probably one of my favorite time puzzles in this game.
Well, you know what they say. If you want to save the world, you gotta push a few old ladies down the stairs.
Alright, so we put the videotape in the VCR and we record him opening the safe.
Dr. Fred Edison, Internal Revenue. Come with us. We'd like to go over some of your records with you. Upstairs.
Right, so now we watch it in slow motion so we get the combination. This bit's pretty funny too, not gonna lie. Boy, yo, 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 yo. I just like how they speak in slow motion in single words as well, even though it's the same exact tape length.
Dr. Fred Edison, Internal Revenue. Come with us.
Completely cutting out the whole, we need to go over some of your records upstairs. But that's fine. Alright, so now we know the safe combination. We can go get the contract.
Let's see, it's 101-99957. The party of the first part shall hereby be known as a crazed maniacal genius.
So this is all well and good, except we need to get it signed. And in order to get it signed, we need to get Dr. Fred out of the predicament he's in with the IRS. This part is always... This whole sequence is a lot of fun, too. It's very silly, but it's also very fun. So...
Good thing we've got Dr. Fred under wraps in the next room, huh? All that red tape ought to keep him busy.
Dr. Fred's lying on the bed wrapped in red tape.
Oh no.
I can't believe what a mess these records are.
Literal red tape from the IRS. That's very funny. So, let's go ahead and get see what's happening out there, because as we know, we can take a little shortcut up the chimney. open window. Here we go. Right. Okay. So, oh, Dr. Fred is in here. Let's get this rope. And this is a lot of fun because it is, it's very much, play with the environment kind of puzzle. So we could figure, okay, rope with pulley. Let's see what happens. What happens when we come down here? Boink. Oh look, there's a dangling rope. Let's use this dangling rope with Dead Cousin Ted. Okay, this is now the 4th time that we use a hotspot on another hotspot. What was I thinking? I was very wrong about this bed being the only instance where that happens. Also, I like how we have to use Dead Cousin Ted in both the present and the future. He doesn't get used in the past, but that's fine. 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Excuse me. And so, of course, in a classic example of using multiple items multiple times, let's go ahead and paint Ted red. But see here, Ted turns into an icon. It's inconsistent. It's inconsistent. If the other things turned into icons, it would be, I think, better communicated.
Thought I heard something. Everything okay in there? Well, try and keep it down, okay?
Okay. Even this, use rope, becomes an icon with Dr. Fred.
Nah, I'm not gonna make that mistake again. Oof! Dr. Fred, are you okay?
Bernard has 5
Dr.
fingers.
Fred? I'd better get him to the lab. Well, I got him in here, but he's out cold.
Now we can't give him the coffee.
I might slosh it all over his face.
I need a funnel, which I forgot to get, because, you know, whatever. But there's a funnel. Easy enough. It's one of those random objects that you would have picked up and been like, what about all this stuff I've got? But there really aren't that many inventory items in this game. It's just figuring out where they go and how to use them and whatever. But isn't that every adventure game? And now for the Twin Peaks reference.
Damn good coffee.
Alright, so now we can give this to sign. And another dialogue
I got the
puzzle.
contract for you to sign, Doctor.
Sorry, I don't like to sign things that I haven't read.
Okay, so read it first.
I'm busy trying to think of a way to save humanity. I don't have time to read. Now leave me alone.
Will you please sign this contract?
I don't sign things I haven't read.
Oh, forget it. I'll get rid of Purple Tentacle myself.
Oh, yeah? How?
I'm starting up a petition to ban all tentacles.
Wow! Where do I sign?
Right here.
Well, good luck.
Right. And now we need to mail it. We need a stamp. And we need to get that stamp from Weird Ed. And we need to get that by using the ink on his stamp thing. Ruining his therapy. The sociopathic adventure game character that we are.
Hey, wanna see a neat trick?
Sure.
Neat, huh?
My Pony Express stamps. You ruined my Pony Express stamps. Not to mention 5 years of therapy. Get out of my room.
Jeez, what a grump. He should really try to find some outlet for those negative feelings.
Let's go ahead and apologize. You don't have to do this, but I always like doing this.
Get out of here. Hey, you fixed it. I guess I can forgive you now.
Sometimes I do stupid stuff and I don't even know why. As if my body were being controlled by some demented, sadistic puppet master.
Well, we all feel that way sometimes.
Yeah, who is that demented, sadistic puppet master? We mailed this contract way back in the past with Pony Express, which is another clue there because, you know, Pony Express. And also, if we ever close the mailbox, the Pony Express goes by and he says, "Oh, Pony Express." So that's a nice clue there as well.
Yes, what do you want?
Hi there. Is this Dr. Fred Edison?
Who did you think you called? Dr. Spock? Look, I don't have all day.
This is Farley Crockett, LucasArts Games. I just discovered your contract among some very old files, and, well, our lawyers say that we have to pay you $2 million in back royalties. For the use of your family in the Maniac Mansion video game.
What?
This is Farley Crockett.
No, I heard that, you moron. When do I get my money?
Right now. It's been credited to your Swiss bank account.
Operator, get me a travel agent. This is an emergency.
Travel agents, remember those? So now if we look at the... Oh! Tentacle rescues and returns Emerald. Mayor congratulates Purple Hero. Very good. The mayor is Lyndon B. Johnson, apparently.
I'd rather not.
What?
Wow, Dr. Fred's rich.
Right, Dr. Fred's rich now. So if we go ahead and call... Is there a telephone in this room? I don't remember. There is.
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
Very good, sir. We'll send the diamond by Pronto Post Lightspeed delivery immediately. Thank you for calling.
Now that's service. I better get this to Dr. Fred right away.
That should do it. Where did you get this diamond anyway?
It was donated by a group of Girl Scouts who were in the neighborhood.
How heartwarming. According to my instruments, everything is in readiness. Your friends have activated their units, so it's time to throw the switch.
Great. Hoagie! I'm so happy to...
Hi!
Laverne! Wow! I'm so glad you two made it back okay.
I hate to interrupt, but there's no time to lose. Now that you're back, we've got to proceed with the original plan and send you back to yesterday to turn off the Sludge-O-Matic.
Huh?
Say what?
Now hold on a minute, Dr. Fred. They just barely made it back to our time alive, and I think...
Ha ha! You can't turn off the machine if I get there first.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, guys. This time I know I can stop him.
Uh-oh. I guess we better do something.
Let's go.
No, wait! You can't all go in the same store! Didn't you see the fly?
We're some kind of monster, dudes.
Great. Stuck here the rest of my life listening to Bernard talking and watching Hoagie eat. Mom warned me there'd be days like this.
Now, wait just a minute. It's Green Tentacle. What was that, Green? What?
I believe he's trying to warn you about me.
Oh.
We're going to turn off the Sludge-O-Matic and defeat your evil plan, overgrown worm.
You sorry lot are no match for me.
But there's 3 of us. Well, sort of.
Nevertheless, I mean to crush you.
Yeah?
You and what army?
Why, this army, of course.
Yikes.
You see, I've been busy. These are all versions of myself from the future. I've been bringing them back here using the Chronojob. Together, we will conquer the world. You 10 there. Go to the basement and guard the Sludge-O-Matic. No one is to touch the Sludge-O-Matic. Now, creature, I must decide what excruciating tortures to leave them to me. I've been itching for a chance to test out my newly completed diminuator.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me. Us.
All right, the rest of you come with me. Next stop, the world.
What do we do now?
Whoa.
It wears off.
Aha!
Run for it!
Damn. The battery must not have had time to recharge, but it will.
I love the animation in this game. So good.
Shh! Maybe he won't find us.
You-hoo! Where are you, human?
Okay, so this is I guess this is. I mean, it's not really Act 3 because there wasn't really an Act 1. This game is kind of just, you know, slight intro, and then I guess Act 1 is really just kind of find the plans, which is literally just one action, and then the whole of Act 2 is just like, you know, get Hoagie, Laverne, and Bernard's things taken care of, and then this is just the final structure. So it's pretty unconventional structure, but fine. But this is fun because now we have, that we solve the problem of how do you get all three characters in the same place at once, and it's, this funny merging of them in this weird Frankenstein situation. But then it's also fun because we get a payoff for stuff that didn't really get set up, or that got set up before.
Uh-oh.
Take that. And this. Drat.
So, by which I mean this mouse hole, which we had seen was linking these two rooms, and then this bowling ball, which if we tried to pick it up as Bernard, which I didn't do, he says, "Oh, it's too heavy." But now that we have Hoagie with us, we can pick it up, and it's literally the only inventory item we get in this section. But still, also I love the little fanfare.
Hey, where'd he go?
I don't know. Where did he go? What happens if we come upstairs? Can we take the hamster? Nope, hamster's not a hot spot. We can still play Maniac Mansion if we want to. I think that's the only reason.
This door appears to be locked.
That's the only reason this room is open, because we can still play Maniac Mansion if we like. So that's nice of them. We've spent this whole game, playing this game. If we want to take a little break and play Maniac Mansion, then, why wouldn't we be able to? But yeah, so this is pretty closed design again, because there's not very many places we can go, and once we're here, there's literally just the one thing to do here, which is this. It's a funny visual gag.
Great! Now we can turn off the machine and prevent all this tentacle mayhem from ever happening.
Well, I'm certainly glad that's over with.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Leaving so soon? We haven't had the chance to get to know one another.
Are there speedruns of this where they also have to speedrun Maniac Mansion? I don't know.
Your efforts are so tiny.
You'd have to ask the woofs.
Eek!
So this is interesting because this ends on a dialogue puzzle as well.
Run all you like, you insignificant insect.
Just what is it you have against humans anyway?
Humans are our oppressors. They made us live in this horrible motel. They created us in ungainly forms, so we could not rise against them. Try walking around with your legs tied together and glue on your shoes. You'll see what I mean.
Sounds like that's all Dr. Fred's fault, really.
I suppose you're right about that. I didn't start out hating all humans, just Dr. Fred.
You're pretty handy with that ray gun.
Center of the forehead every time. Would you like a demonstration?
Center of the forehead every time, which is a huge clue there, which, Dr. Fred, if you shoot Dr. Fred's forehead, the little thingy will reflect back on him.
Why don't you zap Dr. Fred if you hate him so much?
Perhaps that would be entertaining. Oh, drat.
Surely we can talk this out.
Talk?
Surely.
Wait! You haven't heard the last of me. I'll be back, and the next time, the world and all its piffling inhabitants shall be mine. All mine. All mine.
Okay, little fella. Mail this to Siberia.
I'm sure there's a Kate Walker joke in there somewhere now.
Our work here is done. Now we can go home.
kiddies. It's been more fun than a jumpsuit full of weasels. Now, kindly get your freakish hide out of my home.
Please, Dr. Fred, you've got to get us out of this mess. We look terrible, and we can't buy clothes off the rack.
I'm getting sort of used to it. Maybe we could go on the talk show circuit.
Help us, Dr. Edison. You're our only hope.
Oh, all right.
Of course, a Star Wars reference.
Idiots! It seems you're not exactly the sideshow attraction you imagined. You're just three complete goofballs stuck in one suit of clothes.
Well, I'm glad that's taken care of. Looks like everything's back to normal.
Well, hooray. We did it. That was Day of the Tentacle. A very short game, but, you know, it's one of those games where when, you know, coming into it, you have no idea what to do. You're going to be, you know, stuck and playing it for a while, so. It's very well designed. It's pretty tight. I would say, yeah, there's only a couple of puzzles, really, that you have to kind of wonder about. I would say the tentacle costume being one of them. But yeah, it's a good sort of puzzle box design. You don't see too many adventure games doing that so much anymore. So it's a great example of that particular style of design. So well done to Tim Schafer and Dave Grossman for doing this all these years ago. Warehouse manager, that's interesting. Linda and Chuck Jones, yes. We didn't see the seagull, though. Didn't go through that screen. Yeah, it does feel short now. I was going through it fairly... I wasn't doing everything, but even still, I did it pretty slow. Like, you can finish this game in, like, less than 2 hours if you just go through. I'm sure speedrunners will do it a lot faster. But yeah, it's pretty short. There's not a ton to it. But it's tightly designed, like I say. Alright, so that was it. Thank you all for joining me. I'm very hungry. I need to go upstairs and have lunch now. But thank you for joining me for this analysis of Day of the Tentacle. I hope it was educational. If you're making your own adventure game, I hope that you... I think the two biggest lessons to take from this are... it's very important to communicate hints about what you're supposed to be doing. And it doesn't matter how crazy you might think a puzzle is, as long as you successfully establish the logic in the world, you can do whatever you want, really. 15-minute speedrun, that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. Have a nice rest of your weekend. I will see you all next time I stream. I don't know when that'll be, but it'll be at some point. So, thanks for joining me again. Bye.